Hi, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm Simone and I'm the Zen Mommy. I help people with spiritual awakening and ascension and the healing of the mind, body, and soul. And today I want to do a vlog update of my journey, um, my ascension journey, raising my vibration. I did a video last week and, I was feeling kind of crappy because I had been all gung ho about, shifting and making these changes and getting back on track. And I kind of fell forward into my ego and just got real self indulgent and started to forget, the path I was trying to get myself back on. But I made that video and I was really honest. And I was afraid about being honest about things. In fact, I even lost a few subscribers after that video, and I know I like said a cuss word in it and everything, but I was tired of being fake. like I want to I want to be able to express myself naturally the way that I do. Of course, I'm not going to do nothing to get me kicked off of YouTube as far as expressing myself. But I'm just saying, if certain words are a part of my language in real life, I'm not going to pretend that they're not. I want to be real as possible. I'm not living, that's a misaligned belief system to say, oh, it's a sin to talk a certain way. I have gone far and far away from misaligned belief systems. I'm on a journey to self. I'm on a journey to loving myself, being myself, and trusting myself. And so, anyways, I know I lost a few subscribers. That might be why. But I remember I looked and I like lost 2 or 3 subscribers. And then I looked back again and I gained over 20 more. And so that just goes to show me that the people that want to see fakeness, I want you gone anyway. And the people who want the real me, you're my family, you're my soul family, you're my tribe. And that's who I want to attract. And I'm not going to attract the people that are here for me until I actually be my true self. Okay, with that being said, in that video, you know what? I really want to say I love you guys. I had like the most comments on people, relating to what I'm going through, people giving me suggestions, people, reminding me of who I am. And, it's so beautiful. This is the reason why I need to be doing these videos and connecting to you guys. It's because, we help each other. And, all of the comments meant so much to me. All of the love. I mean, I can't believe the last few months I've been missing out on this. And, I definitely want to keep this going. And anyways, I just wanted to think like what the difference it made. Because some of the things that you told me, like I already knew. It's just that I got so beside myself. And I sat down and meditated the night after I made that. And I was just like, maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Like and this is like stuff I know, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm going about it the wrong way. I'm pushing too hard against the ego and I need to embrace the situation with love. And I started to see that, no matter how hard you try to work against the ego will work 10 times harder back against you. And so you can find yourself in a trap trying to get better when you're trying to make it a battle against the ego. The ego is a part of you. It's about coming into alignment with yourself and becoming one. Like I said, the fractals, the ego, the subconscious, the spirit, the body, it's all needing to come into an alignment as one. And so I took some time to try to, communicate with the ego with love, trying to have a conversation. Like, when the ego wants you to say, when the ego wants to say something to hold you back or give you some hurtful feeling or something, or just work the opposite against you, you just kind of got to say, look, I know you're trying to protect me. And I appreciate it. I understand this is your job and I love you. But this time I got this. If I work on myself to get higher, then my whole being will be happy. And sometimes we have to kind of make all the parts of us understand that we're working together in unity. And so I started to go from that approach. And I meditated more this week. It was amazing. Not as much as I like, but I got, back on track with trying to, with making this effort, using opportunities like taking a bath. I take a ritual bath. I get good meditations from there. And I started getting visions again and insights from my spirit guide. I still have some laziness I need to work through, but I'm not as down about it as I was last week. I definitely see progress now, and I'm very, very happy about that. And and I know a lot of this journey is also me um, doing some shadow work, healing some issues that that has come up. Like I mentioned in the previous video, like I became last year, I fell into an old version of myself, and the old version of myself, like this part of me surfaced that I thought I was done with after my awakening. But see, this is the journey. When we think that it's over, it comes back up. Okay, it's an old program. It'll keep coming until we completely collapse the program. That means there's things still working in us that we got to work through. And so the things that came up were kind of tough. Like I said, it was like my biggest challenge to get through some things. And I've been saying affirmations that I'm going to do this. I'm going to be successful at this. I'm not going to let fear control me anymore. And so those are good at those are some things that's been going on this week. And I'm making some videos, which is great. I still kind of waited too long. It's almost the end of the week again, and I'm making a video. But it's earlier than last week. And, the whole key is, it's not to beat myself up, but to honor myself for every attempt I make, and especially every successful attempt I make. And what else is going on with me? I can't think of anything else. Hold on one second. Well, I took a second to think, and I couldn't come up with anything besides other topics that I want to talk about. And I'm just, I'm really glad to see that I'm shifting and I'm making progress, and I'm getting videos out again. That's very important to me, to get these videos. It really helps me work through this life here and in ascending. Oh, but you know what, I did have a thought. I knew when I turned on the camera the thoughts would come to me. I was thinking, you know how I believe that we're God, right? We're all God's creator, God, and we're all from source. We are one with source. And I was just thinking, how I was going through that stuff, and how I believe who I am. So I believe what I am. But see, here's the thing that I was thinking about. Like, I know who we are. I know that we're controlling and creating this reality, whether we believe it or not. That's one thing that I have had to accept. And I also accept that everything I've been going through was of my own doing. And it sometimes get to a point where we like get out of alignment and we disconnect from our true self, and we're no longer in unity. So like with the mind and the body and the ego and the spirit, if once when we're separating them, talking about them, we're no longer in unity with ourselves. And um, that's basically what's happening to me. I wasn't in unity. In fact, when I did that meditation, when I talked to the ego, I actually decided to call all these parts of me back into meditation. Like I call ego, subconscious, every arid thought that was taking my mind here and yonder. So in this meditation, I began to call all my parts back to me to become whole again. And, that's why I had to realize that being a creator God, that we are in control of this journey. But sometimes when we get out of alignment, we forget. When we get too ego bound, too earth bound, too 3D, we tend to cut off our spiritual aspects that show us we are more than this life. We are more than this body. We are more than our emotions. And, that's basically what happens. It could happen to anybody. We came here We incarnated into this planet. We agreed to certain things. We agreed to lose our memory and to not know who we are. But now that we're in ascension and we're awakening to who we are, we can slip back into an old version of ourselves. And the thing is to be able to bring ourselves back, to be able to look at all of our circumstances and still understand that these are circumstances that we have created, that we have matched a vibration, that maybe we did it because this is something we wanted to experience. We came here to experience the duality, the contrast, and it helps us to understand, helps us to it helps to give us expansion on what kind of things we like. It helps us to learn more about ourselves. And so we still got to look at this as good or bad. I'm thankful for this experience because we chose it. We wanted it for a reason. And, we can definitely come out of it when we want to. So thank you for watching. Peace and love. Namaste.